Burr.
Got him. The day after Thanksgiving here in Jefferson County, and sitting out here on the same food plot that I shot a nice 8-point buck a couple weeks ago, and lightning struck twice. This time though, he came from the path that I walked in on. I don't know if the camera caught it, but as soon as I saw he was a buck, as soon as I saw it was a deer, I went ahead and got my gun up, but I made a little bit of noise on this burlap, and he kind of went on alert, looked at me, so I held still. I was hoping he wasn't going to go back, but he ended up coming back around, and I knew he was a shooter. I went ahead and made him stop, as you heard, by just doing like a grunt. Went ahead and had it on his front shoulder and pulled the trigger, and ain't gonna be chasing this deer, and you wondering if I hit the deer or not, or if I'm gonna be able to find him. No recovery necessary. He's laying right over there. With buck fever almost had me going too. It had me going, but I was glad I was able to control it. All right, let's go take a look at him. Boy, I love it. I love it. I love it. Jefferson County, in the middle of the rut. This is my second rack buck. Shot a really wide 16-inch spread, 8-point, a couple weeks ago at the same exact food plot right here, y'all. At the same stand, and I'll be doggone if lightning didn't strike twice. And this is my first 9-point. I've never shot anything greater than an 8-point until this morning. And the day after Thanksgiving, just a beautiful morning. It was, I think, 47 degrees. And there were some dove out here, and they flew away. And that always kind of, you think maybe something's going to come in. What scared those dove away? And then I heard some noise, and after I got down, I saw what it was. This buck right here had come and freshened to scrape a little bit. I saw him come in. I got the camera on, and made a little bit of noise when I got the gun up, because I saw antlers, and I thought he was a big rack buck, and he was definitely one that we had on camera. I think the only 9-point we had. I'm just glad I didn't blow it. He heard noise. I thought maybe he was going to go back where he came, but he didn't. He came back around. I was able to stop him with a grunt, and there was no tracking necessary on this one. And I love it. I love it when that happens. It doesn't happen very often, That last deer that I shot, I mean, we had to wait. We waited till after lunch to recover him, and he had been dead for a while, but we didn't know that. I hit him a little bit further back, got some of the guts, and was unsure. But this one right here, I love it when they die right in front of you and you see them. And I mean, it's quick and easy. That's the way you want to do it. And I tell you what, my boy Chris Berry told me about this stuff, Evercalm, and he told me he swears by it. So I bought it for the first time this year, put it on my boots. He says it doesn't attract the deer, but when they smell it, it just puts them at ease. And he came right down the same trail that I walked in on. So I think it worked. I mean, it sure didn't hurt, did it? So thank you, Chris Berry. And look at there. Look at there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My first 9-point. I mean, he is a beauty too. He is a beauty. He's got some good mass right here. That's 4.5 inches circumference. So I'm saying this deer's 4.5 years old. What a beauty. God is great. God is great. Hunting's good, and buck fever is still the biggest high I've ever experienced. And if the good Lord willing, I want to keep on experiencing it, because